Final Kamen Rider Decade.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting review of Midwest Tokusatsu's Toku Toy Time. I am Brock and this week we are taking a look at the Superbest DX K-Touch from Kamen Rider Decade, and I have to say, this is something I really wanted after having watched Decade, having gotten my Deca driver. I really needed the K-Touch in my life. So, had to pick it up, and as you can see, the box is terribly damaged. This is literally the worst box I've ever received, ever, and it upsets me, but the K-Touch itself was okay, so I can live with it. But to begin, let us take a look at the packaging in detail. You can see the three different cards that the Superbest comes with. The original just came with the DK Complete card and the phone card, while as the new, Superbest comes with the actual DK Complete Kamen Ride card. As you can see, you have the K-Touch in all of its glory here. You have Decade Complete form over here. On top, you've got the cards. It says card into the Deca driver for sounds here. Bottom, you have many warnings. On the side, you have DK Complete along with all of the contents included in this, holding the K-Touch like that. On the other side, same thing, but now it's other hand. I wonder if just the image is reversed. Hibiki. Nope. Oh, they were smart. Look, here's Blade, Fies, and then the other side you think, oh, maybe they just reversed. No, it's Hibiki, Kabuto. They actually did both sides. I like that. Very nice. On the back, you have all of the different things that it can't do. You have the swipe pattern that you need in order to become Decade Complete. You have, the different final summons. You have the phone, what that can do, number of batteries required, Gamba Ride stuff, how to attach, etc., etc. So, that does it for the packaging. Let us begin by taking a look at the actual product itself, the K-Touch! And right away I have to say, stylistically, this is really cool. It's supposed to be a cell phone, and you've got this nice motif of Decade's helmet sitting in here. The nice green up at the top, the good pinks. You've got, what I'm going to call a signal bar. You have volume, power, and then DCD for Decade. I'm going to say that that's supposed to be like carrier? Maybe it's supposed to be carrier. And then K-Touch here at the bottom. Now, it's nice. It's not overly bulky in any way, shape, or form. You have a release here that lets it come off of the belt. You have some nice silver here on the sides, just to give it a little bit of visual detail. I would say that, this is probably how thick it should be from the show, but, obviously just a little bit extra so it can attach. Really like this. And then here's the card slot, so turn it on. Power button's here on the bottom, and you get very nice bright LEDs. Now, oh hey, it's me. Hi me. Now, with these are not touch sensitive, they're pressure sensitive. So you just press, and in this mode, wherever you press, it'll swipe twice away from it. I think it's kind of cool that they included that because, you don't need it. I mean, you could have just gotten a sound that says, oh, it doesn't work, but instead you get something that's really kind of cool. So I dig it. I dig it a lot. Now, we'll set that back for a second and we'll take a look at the cards that come with this. Hitting things. So the cards that you get are Decade Complete. Now these are Superbest, so they're nice plastic. They're not cardstock, so they'll hold up a lot better. And that's a very nice looking card. Very nice looking. You also get the phone card. Now these are same both sides, and they've got a notch here at the top. And this is see-through for the LEDs. On the bottom you have Decade Complete. On the back you've got barcode here, some other stuff, 054, etc. Now for this is the actual card he uses to change. You've got all the different Heisei Rider symbols. You have Decade symbol, F for the final summon, and then C for clear. And I really love this. It's basically like an ID. It's like, oh, you need to see my identification? Well, bam! My identification. So you get Decade Complete 2000 to 2009, Master Rider Decade 0809. Love that, love that. And on the back, you just get reversed images and stuff for Gamba Ride. Now, the way that the K-Touch reads these is the difference of the slot. As you can see, one side goes in on the other. Now, they're perfectly even, so what you could do is take this and flip it over if you just had this card, and you'd get all the sounds that this has. Vice versa, if you have just this card, you could flip it over and get all the sounds that this one gives you. So, kind of interesting how they did that, but it works. So, to begin, why don't we show you the phone card and how that interacts with the K-Touch. So we will insert it to the card slot, and it has accepted the card. Now, I will say that the card, if you shake, I was going to say if you shake violently, it will come out, but we'll try that one more time. This one came out really easy. If you shake, yeah, the card comes out. But just holding it, moving it around, it stays in there. So no worries on it just falling out on you. But here it is. You can see the numbers are now available. And it's weird because for me, you know, the numbers should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's reverse. It's weird. But what you can do with this is you can say 0, 0, 0, and then hit call. This is end and clear. You could also go 0, 0, 8. So if you enter any year of the first Heisei Riders, you will get, you know, the actual name. 0, 0, 9. Really like that they included this. Now, you could enter in 1, 2, 6, 4, 8, 7, 9. And in that case, it will just dial around and you won't get anything. So those are the only sounds I've found with this. If there are more, I don't know them. So yeah, you can tell me in the comments that I didn't do my research. But we don't really care about this card. Off to the side with it, and we'll bring in the actual card we do care about. So insert this one, and you get, it's so pretty. Now, his Henshin Sequence is all the Heisei Riders in the order that they first appeared. So we shall begin. Then as you can see, as you go along, they fill in, and the last one you press will blink. 5. Blade. Hibiki. Kabuto. Den-o. And then you'll get a little something special when you hit Kiva. Kiba. Final Kamen Rider Decade. And now you are Decade Complete. So, really dig that. Now you can go in. As long as you hit the 9 in any order. I mean, you could re-hit, you know, the same ones, but as long as all 9 are eventually lit up. Final Kamen Rider Decade. you'll henshin into Kamen Rider Decade complete. So, it doesn't really matter which order you go in, but the order for the show is that you go like this and down. And then, of course, you do have the clear button. Now, the other button, F, that is for the final summon. So if you hit any of the riders, like Kuga,
Kamen Rider Ultimate.
you'll get their final ride. So we'll just go through and demonstrate them all.
Kamen Rider Shining.
Oop.
Kamen Rider Survive. Five. Kamen Rider Blaster. Blade. Kamen Rider King.
Oop. Made a mistake. We'll clear it out.
Hibiki. Kamen Rider Armed. Kabuto. Kamen Rider Hyper. Den-O. Kamen Rider Liner.
And lastly,
Kiba. Kamen Rider Emperor.
so there you go. Those are all the sounds that your Decade K-Touch will make. Now, of course, there is the interaction with the belt itself. So we will bring in the Superbest belt. And before we show the interaction, we will just show off what the final form ride card does. Or final common ride, my mistake. So,
Kamen Rider.
so with this, you just get the boring, plain Decade sound. But either way, it's a very cool card to have, really neat. So we'll put that off to the side. Now, to use the K-Touch, you want to leave it open like this. And you want to press down on that top button and just rip off the front. Always feels like you're going to break it, but you won't. So take off the front. Take the K-Touch. Just press down on the clear release at the top. And set it in place. And there you go. The K-Touch is on. And then, of course, you do have this piece right here. And this is meant to sit on the left side of the belt. We'll just slide it on like that. And then you place the removed section right on the side. Now the reason that that's here, we're going to actually clip this on so it doesn't wobble everywhere. Now the reason that it is like this is for in the show, what he does is he'll summon, so let's say
Kabuto. Kamen Rider Hyper.
so he'll summon Hyper Kabuto, and then he'll take the final attack ride card, so we'll just use this as a demonstration.
Kamen Rider.
Then he'll tap it. The problem is that if you tap it, it'll stop. So you need to hold it until the sound is done and then let go. Because just tapping it will I like that sound. So, that is the Decade K-Touch. Now, what do I think about this? Do I think that it's worth going out and spending the money to get? I spent, I'm going to say it was about $50 through, shut up. I spent probably $50, yeah, to get this through Amazon. And I think that as the person I am and the huge Decade fan that I am, this was absolutely 100% necessary. There was never a question. I just needed this. It was a matter of when I was going to get it, though, and spend the money. I don't think this is something you need to rush out right away and get. It's not like it's going anywhere. It is Superbest, so it'll be available for a long time. Definitely get the Superbest version, though, versus the original. It's not worth it to get the original just because, you know, you're going to be less a card. It's going to be a little bit more expensive to get. Now, the thing you could do, though, to save a little bit of money if you want to, is get the Bandai Asia version. No difference. None. Nada. Zippo. Nothing. Nilch. I got the Japanese version because that's what I like to show off in reviews. But there's literally no difference. So, I think that this is well worth it, and if you agree, go out, get one, and let me know in the comments what you think of it. Or if you have one, or if you like Decade, feel free, let us know. But I think that about wraps it up for this review. If you like what you saw and you want more, please click that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, and favorite the video, and if you want to see a specific review, comment below. I'll have links for where you can purchase this item, as well as where you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, all in the description. Once again, this has been Brock of Midwest Tokusatsu's Toku Toy Time, and we are out. Woochoo!
Next time on Toku Toy Time.